I'm Jessie Nebulous. Welcome to the channel. If you are a returning viewer, you know that I have been on a little hiatus for the last month or so. I just had some stuff going on in my personal life I had to take care of that just prevented me from recording and stuff. But I'm back and I'm ready to get back into our shows. And we are going to be getting back into Breaking Bad, episode 3 of season 2. And the only thing I really want to cover about the previous episode, which, you know, it was a really good episode, you know, and it's been a month now. So I did watch my reaction to it just to kind of refresh my memory. And the thing that really stood out to me is that even though they didn't verify or like confirm that the reason Gonzo died is that he was there to move his friend's body, Noda's body, I really think that's what happened. And that's really quite sad because just because somebody's a criminal or, you know, is involved with drug dealing doesn't make them a horrible human being automatically or anything like that. And he clearly cared about his friend and wanted to honor him and be respectful about his passing. And Tucco is the way that he was, and he's dead now. But that was really quite sad. If that's what happened, is if he got pinned by the falling debris when he was trying to move Noda's body. That's really sad. And it kind of made me upset with Hank a little bit for posting those pictures and mocking him. That's why you don't do that. You know, you don't make judgments about people and you don't mock them. You don't mock people for being in situations you don't understand. If I'm right, I'm assuming I'm right here. If he was trying to move his friend's body, he was trying to do the right thing. And he died trying to do the right thing, and then Hank mocked him, and that really upsets me. Which, I mean, Hank couldn't know, but at the same time, there's no reason to behave that way about someone when they're dead. There's just no reason for it. Particularly if you're a cop, you should be respectful. I think that you should be held to a higher standard of behavior if you're a cop, to be perfectly honest. Because you're supposed to be the just moral one. That's what you're there for, is to take care of people and to follow the law and do the right thing. Mocking a dead guy is not that. Posting pictures of his dead body is not that. And laughing about it, not that. So that really did bother me. As I rewatched the episode, that was like the thing that really stuck out, is how much that bothers me. And I'm like 90% certain that's illegal. There's just absolutely no way they would allow cops to post personal photos of crime scenes online for fun and not be like, hey, wait a minute. So anyway, whatever. Let's go ahead and get into it. I'm really looking forward to it. I want to know what the story is. I want to know what they come up with to explain why Tucco had Jesse's car. That's... I'm very curious on that point. So, let's get into it. If you like the video, you can always leave me a comment or a like. It's very much appreciated. You can subscribe for more. You can check out the Patreon. You can get the uncut early access that way. And you can help support the channel and help me get a new camera and a new haircut. Because this is nonsense. This needs to be shaved. Like half of this needs to disappear. So, yeah, let's get into it. I wonder what all this is. Oh, just dirt. I thought it was going to be something nasty, the way this show likes to do that kind of thing to me. Alright, so we're starting off. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Wonder how far they gotta walk, man. Seeing him run with his baggy ass pants. I mean, if you gotta hide something way out in the desert, pretty good plan. It's gonna get cold that night though, right? It's kind of the way deserts tend to work. Hopefully they get somewhere before it gets too dark. Well, some green hills. That's probably a good sign. Come on, please. Okay, it looks like a kind person.
It's a bold plan, Mr. White. You sure this is the way to go?
Okay, we're gonna find out what the story is.
Gracias.
Oh, are they splitting? That's probably wise, but I don't like it. I don't think Walter likes it either, really. Oh. Is he trying to distract her so she can... so he can grab stuff? Or is he just, like, getting naked? Having a breakdown, maybe? Oh yeah, he's gonna fake that he had a frickin' breakdown. Yeah, I'm guessing that's what he's doing, and it's probably not a bad plan, because Jesse doesn't really need to explain anything. He could just say Tucco stole his car or something like that. They might not believe it. Oh, man. I'm wearing too much makeup. I shouldn't have put this much makeup on. I'm gonna cry it off.
You know who I am, right?
Yes, son, I know who you are. Come here.
Aw.
Past couple days are missing, but other than that, I feel fine.
Uncle Hank, he was in a shootout. He killed some guy, some big drug dealer.
Oh my God, is he all right?
Absolutely fine.
I think he played that off pretty well.
No idea what caused it. No. We're gonna run a whole series of tests, so.
Well, he's stressed. He could just... Stress can cause a fugue state.
Which supermarket? Big one, like a chain? Marie. I think it's just great that, he's
She's suspicious.
feeling better. Naked. Naked. It wasn't Whole Foods, was it? But how is he? Really? Hank?
Oh, is he
He's
traumatized?
indestructible, you know that.
He didn't look good for a second. I mean, that's a hard thing to do.
What appeared to be a gunshot wound in his midsection. Again, I instructed him to show his hands and fired on me with what I ascertained to be an M16 assault rifle. I returned fire and sought cover as Mr. Salamanca proceeded to engage me. When he paused to reload,
Your Red Dead Redemption
I
style,
was able
then.
to take an effective shot.
Yeah, you did.
What were you doing in a shooting fight on your own with no backup?
Mr. Salamanca's presence was not something I'd anticipated. I was tending to another matter.
What other matter?
The disappearance of his brother-in-law. Come on, that's
Unrelated
established.
family matter.
Searching for your brother-in-law, as I understand.
Yes, sir.
Why is that a
He's
problem?
since been found. He's fine. The whole thing was a misunderstanding. The Monte Carlo at the scene belonged to a former student of his, a Jesse Pinkman. I was tracking down Mr. Pinkman's car when I came across Mr. Salamanca.
What was his car doing at the crime scene? Have you run him down yet?
Not yet, but we're working on it.
Did you make up with your crossbow friend?
They're like Jehovah Witnesses. They don't give up. I don't get it. Why don't they just kick your door down?
They need probable cause.
Probable cause?
Well, at this point, they don't think you do anything. At this point, they probably think
Shit.
think you're a victim. Just say he stole your car. But you were a victim. Just say he stole your car. I would just admit that we had a drug deal go wrong and he stole my car. End of story. Unless I'm missing something.
You're Willy Wonka. You are Willy Wonka, and I got the golden ticket. Oh, put me on your magical boat, put me down your chocolatey river of meth.
I like him, but
Come on, help me out, man.
yeah, you're just standing there.
I'm gonna be so good to you.
Stop humping the barrel and do some work, dude.
Couldn't we just cook one quick batch,
Get a better friend, dude.
Dude, you owe me.
For what?
I ain't forgetting you just left me stranded.
You tried to kill him.
Don't mess with me. Got it.
Oh, baby, you're not doing well.
I got it.
Because he killed someone. Well, technically Hank killed him, but I mean he shot him and left him for dead. And that's still a lot of... there's a lot there. And he almost died. So he's totally PTSDing still. I mean, he had PTSD before that.
He's my cousin.
Man, I wouldn't trust this guy's guys.
What we say, 500?
We didn't say it's 1,000.
Douche.
Why? Why do you gotta go and do this?
They need probable cause. I'm giving it to them.
I don't like that Jesse's making up all these plans without Walter's input, because I love Pinkman, but he's not the most clever guy.
What's the last thing you remember?
Driving home.
You don't remember talking to me when I was in the bathtub? Nothing else, no fleeting images.
I was walking down a road or highway. I remember feeling fear.
All right, thank you.
Well, there's definitely some good news here. The MRI shows no metastases.
The cancer hasn't spread to the brain.
Yeah, we're looking really good.
Okay, so it might be a psychological... Well, I know what it is, but they could think it's psychological.
Well, there's no sign of stroke or seizure.
What happened?
Psychological.
Right now, we really can't say.
But isn't it possible that this had something to do with all the prescriptions I've been taking? The medic, the tussive,
Nah.
this, the that.
I would say Stress. Just stress. You're dying. That's traumatic.
Being off all of them for the past few days, I have to say, I'm feeling much better.
When we pick up these medications, the information sheets are as long as your arm. I mean, it's page after page of side effects.
We'll take another look at that, sure.
I don't think that's a good plan.
I'm kind of stressed out lately.
Stressed out?
Yes.
Walt, please.
You're dying.
Stressed out is putting it mildly.
Had a lot on my mind lately, but shouldn't we be talking about when I can get out of here?
They want to try to figure out what's wrong with you before they could release you.
Our next move is to schedule a psychiatric evaluation.
Yes. You can't be
Now,
surprised,
is
Walt.
that absolutely necessary?
Yes.
Till we know what caused this incident, we can't be certain it won't recur.
You got butt-ass naked in the middle of a grocery store. They don't just chuck people out on the street after that kind of thing without keeping an eye on them for a little bit. But the thing about a fugue state, which is kind of like a period of amnesia. Oh, is he banging his hooker again? Stress can cause it. So he could have just had a mental break. Oh my God, he's with his hooker. Jesse, you need to get a new girl. Or at the very least, use a condom.
Finish it quick.
Please don't get this woman busted. I feel bad for her. There it is.
What'd I do? Jesse Pinkman, I presume?
Well, you found him. But I don't understand. Am I missing something? Or... Oh, he's probably jonesing as well. Don't be mean to him, Hank. He's my baby.
Okay, her and I were partying, that's it.
Partying for 3 days straight, huh? Just smoking that crystal you got from pal Tucco?
I don't know any taco, and I damn sure didn't say anything about no crystal.
3 days, you must have got hungry.
Yeah, I guess.
You ordered takeout? Mugu Guy Pan from that chink place around the corner?
Don't say...
Stuff from the vending machine.
Funyuns and Hot Pockets. You didn't notice your car was gone?
Not until you guys went and busted down the door, okay? Huh? Management's gonna be on my ass for sure.
You found your car, but your phone wasn't in it.
So?
Well, you found my car? Awesome! DA all the way!
He's actually playing this off pretty well, I think.
Did you leave anything else in the car?
Who knows?
Like what?
They've got to have something that we don't know about.
Like this?
Oof. It does look suspicious.
That's not mine.
Fair.
I wish.
Good thing Tuco's already dead. I lost this kind of money, I'd want to kill myself.
Susie, Chief, what does that even mean? It means I think your story's bullshit. I think your car was there because you were there. Tucco had a bullet in him when I got there, and I think you know something about that, too.
I shot someone with, like, a gun?
Only shooting you do is into a Kleenex. I think you know the badass you did.
I was partying with Wendy.
I still think that he played it off better than I thought he would, to be honest.
I got a feeling she's gonna, roll on you.
Yeah, probably.
I gotta pee and I got low blood sugar.
Poor girl's jonesing hard.
What kind of medical issues? You got schlongus interruptus?
Stop berating this woman.
Well, tell me the last 3 days.
We were shacked up since Saturday.
You know you want to go back to giving Wendy's, Wendy.
It's not what she wants, you cruel prick.
I know you. You're the one in the black truck. You wanted me to do that kid. Jesse came over to the palace at 11 o'clock Saturday night. We were together the whole time and he never left the room. And that's all I'm saying about that.
Good on her.
One more shot at that little skid mark.
I don't think he's doing well in general with having killed Tucco, and I think he's kind of taking it out on Jesse a little. I mean, he's doing his job and playing the hard cop, you know? I don't know why you're surprised that they sent you to shrink, Walter.
How about feelings of guilt or persecution?
Doctor, I don't mean to be rude, but where is this going exactly?
We're starting a process, Walt, an ongoing process.
And to be honest, he needs it.
Ongoing for how long?
As long as it takes.
We could be talking about days, weeks, months.
Doctor, I feel fine. Really, can't I continue as an outpatient?
That's an understandable question,
Fugue
but
state is a very serious event.
it is.
What if you were to disassociate while you were driving? What if you were to get into a situation where you could be shot by the police? We can't allow you to leave until we're certain what happened was a non-recurring event. Saying you feel fine doesn't solve this.
I studied psychology. I didn't get my degree, but I did study it. It was my
Could you
major.
tell me about patient confidentiality?
Can't disclose anything you tell me to anyone.
That's not entirely true.
Not to your family, not to the police, not to anyone.
Unless he thinks
The
you're a
only
harm.
exception would be if you threaten to kill someone.
Yeah. I would still be very, very...
And you, as you abide by these strictures, absolutely.
Very wary about this, Walt. I know it's tempting to get it off your chest.
All right.
Oh, no.
There was no fugue state.
Okay.
I remember everything. Couldn't stand to spend another second in that house.
Oh.
I just had to
Okay.
get out. When I couldn't walk anymore, I hitchhiked.
Being found naked in a supermarket, that was your way of giving credibility to a lie, of avoiding questions about your disappearance?
It's a reasonable story. I think he might buy it.
What did you feel you had to run from?
My wife is 7 months pregnant with...
And dying.
My 15-year-old son has cerebral palsy. I am an extremely overqualified high school chemistry teacher. I make $43,700 per year. 18 months. I will be dead. And you ask why I ran?
Yeah. It's a lot. Stop harassing my boy. You don't be such a dick about it. Oh, no. You looked at him too long. Yes?
That means yes. Yes is a bell, no is no bell.
I mean, look at this dude, all right?
No
he
was
doesn't
two
even know what
dings.
planet he's living on.
Senor, are we on the planet Mars?
I thought two dings was no.
Are we on the planet Saturn? Are we on the planet Earth?
Yeah, he's lucid.
Okay, seems like he's all there. Let's go for it.
Well, then he can tell him that Tucco kidnapped
Was this man
him.
at your house yesterday? Was this man at your house yesterday?
Is he gonna say no?
This guy right here, he was at your house, right?
You're leading.
Doing business with your nephew, Tucco?
Nephew. There you go. That answers
Are you
that
scared of
question.
this man?
Oh no, he pissed. This is some good acting from that guy. He's stealing himself up to do something. Oh. Rough.
I guess that's a no.
I'm not
Man.
this guy's OG.
I feel so bad for him.
Stroke or no stroke, old school gangbang Mexicans don't help the feds.
Yeah, all right already. All right, it was worth a try at least.
Gotta kick Pinkman loose.
What, you telling me you buy that lame ass story of his?
More than I buy, he had anything to do with shooting Tucco, man.
It was self-defense anyway.
Yeah, no, I'm fine. Hey, I'm lost my phone. I've been too busy to get a new one. It's totally productive. Hey, you know what? I'm actually zeroing in on a job. Yeah, data entry like we talked about. Yeah,
I do
totally
that.
amped.
Well, not quite
Hey,
that. I do an AI thing.
Could you give me a ride? My car is in the,
Come on, you can give him a ride. You're his father.
No, yeah, hey, that's cool. I'll call you later when you, hey, I get it.
Just a ride. Your child asks you for a ride somewhere. That's not a big deal. He should have done that. Oh, poor Pinkman.
Thanks.
Waffle House?
Waffle House is good.
For all her problems, she seems like a real one. She kept her mouth shut. And maybe she cares about him. They seem like they have, like, at least a friendship, kind of, aside from the sex that they do without protection. Yeah. You shouldn't bang anybody without protection unless you're in a committed relationship, but definitely not a hooker.
How'd it go?
Okay. You?
Finally cut me loose.
Who came for you?
Hank.
The DEA?
Your scumbag brother-in-law took my rainy day fund. $68,000. Now I got like $80 to my name.
Does he know it's your money?
No, man, he doesn't know shit, okay? The plan worked. He bought it.
Kinda.
I got bills due, man. I'm screwed.
Did he mention my name?
No, thanks for caring.
Man, nobody cares about Pinkman but me. And maybe the hooker.
Badger's cousin took it to his garage.
Can he get it running again?
Why?
So we can cook.
You still want to cook? Seriously.
Want some money.
What's changed, Jesse? Minus cash on hand.
How did he sneak out of the hospital? Are you sneaking into your own home there, sir? I really thought that his son was going to knock it over with his crutches, and that's how they were going to find it. I feel like the kid's going to catch him. You didn't tape it down. It's going to go flying around again. No. You can do it. Just pretend the house is haunted. Clomp, clomp, clomp. I make a similar noise with my cane.
You okay?
Oh, it's really sweet. He's a good kid. Where are you going now? Are you going back to the hospital, or are you just off being crazy? Because you're not doing well, sir. Okay, he did go back. Oh, don't do that to me. I don't handle needles. Well, I didn't like the sound of it either. Yeah, I wouldn't have tried that. I would have called them and said I accidentally ripped it out. Because if you don't put that back in the right, if you don't put it directly into a vein and it just pumps fluid into your arm, it's not pleasant. Your whole arm will swell up and it'll be not good.
Dead around here. Let's go get a couple of beers. I'm buying.
You're buying. Holy crap. You little...
Surprise for what? Is it your birthday?
Really nice.
Thank you, sir.
Congratulations for what? For shooting somebody?
They got the gut right.
Hey.
For killing someone?
We all got you a little something and...
You shouldn't have.
No, you shouldn't have.
I love it.
I just can't believe the gun cake.
Tell us about the shootout.
Just doing my job. Whole thing was over in about 5 seconds. Hey, Walt,
He's being too dismissive and people are...
How are you?
I think it's affecting him way harder than people are realizing. Because he killed someone. That's hard.
The doctor is calling it a isolated episode of transient global amnesia.
Damn.
Which means non-recurring.
I'm glad you're back. You know, you really gave us a scare.
Going out there looking for me put you in danger, and I'm so sorry it doesn't even cut it.
No. Is that what you're worried? Treat me like I'm Elliot Ness, okay? See the gals bake me a chocolate chip cake. Hey, you gotta disappear more often. Just kidding. Don't do that.
Yeah, it was rough.
Hey, look what they gave me.
What is it?
That, gentleman, is the grill of the guy I shot. Sort of a fashion statement, I guess. You know, certain folks attracted to shiny things.
Wow, cool.
That's genuinely sick. Really bothered. Blows my mind. It's actually disgusting. It's disgusting.
Can't tell you how good it feels to be home.
Oh, I didn't even... I need to get back in the habit of taking notes. I'm just writing disgusting display. Because that was...
Just thinking about going out to 7-Eleven. Do you need anything?
Why are you naked? And why do you have the hat on? What was putting the hat on for?
And we're gonna be okay.
I don't think you are. She can ask about the second cell phone.
Do you have a second cell phone?
Yeah. I figured.
Then your cell phone rang.
I don't know what lie I'd come up with.
Just disappeared. Checked your phone records. There was no call on that.
Wow. Don't have a second cell phone.
Walter, come on. Yeah. That was the wrong choice, Walter. I don't know what he should have come up with, but saying no is not the right answer there. Okay, that was a good episode, though I am still so bothered by the way they are reacting to the death of someone. Granted, Tucco was a piece of shit. The world's probably better off without him in it, because he's not around to hurt people. That is true. But the simple fact remains that we don't know why he was the way that he was. His uncle seems to be pretty screwed up too. And not just from the stroke and all that. I mean, he's an angry person who's probably not a good person when it sounds like he was a criminal and everything, which, like I said, doesn't make you a bad person automatically. But if he's anything like Tucco. So the simple fact is we don't know why Tucco was the way that he was, and maybe if he'd been raised differently, maybe he wouldn't have been the way he was, or he wouldn't have been as bad, or if it's just he was rotten to the core, or if he was mentally ill, because he did talk about how he can see the future. Those are things he can't help. I mean, if you're born evil, how's that your fault? I mean, you shouldn't be free to do what you do. You need to be handled in some fashion. You need to be imprisoned or killed off, whatever. But if you are a certain way and you didn't make yourself that way, if somebody else made you that way or you were just born that way, it's a tragedy. nobody chooses to be a monster. I'm pretty sure. So whatever happened to him or whatever made him the way that he is tragic. So mocking his death is offensive to me. That's just absolutely disgusting. And I don't think Hank's doing well with it. He's avoiding it. He's dismissive of it. He's putting on a front, but he's not doing good. I don't know why Walter put the hat on either. He put on Heisenberg's hat in a very playful manner, and that makes me nervous. That's all I have to say about that. That's very uncomfortable, very gross mindset to have about other human beings, is treating their death like a celebration when clearly they had a really screwed up life. I could tell Tuco's life was messed up for him to end up the way he was. It's tragic. It's not funny. It's not something to celebrate in that way. I don't believe Tucco chose to be the way he was. I mean, the drugs didn't help. But anyway, I'm just babbling at this point because I'm still kind of overwhelmed by how disgusting that was to me. Okay, thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the video, even though I was up on my high horse a little bit there. If you did, you can always leave me a like or a comment. I do appreciate that. And please join me for the next one. It's good. It's so good. Okay, thanks again. Hope to see you in the next one. I'm Jessie Nebulas. Bye.